Well, good afternoon, Holy Trinity. This is Pastor Daniel checking in with you once again for another video update. Now, today's video update will have three parts to it. The first of which is just a kind of a re-announcement of the things that I said this past Sunday during the announcement time. And a lot of that has to do with all the things that are going to be happening on November the 29th. Which is a Sunday, the first Sunday of Advent, and what all is going to be going on at our worship services on that Sunday. A lot of things are converging on that particular Sunday. First of all, it's the first Sunday of Advent, and so we're going to have our usual liturgical changes as we go from the ordinary time to Advent. Along with that, we change from the seasonal color green to the seasonal color blue for Advent. Things like the Advent wreath come out, and the lighting of the Advent wreath will be part of our liturgies. We're going to be changing up our liturgies that we use on Sunday morning to further accentuate that Advent is come and things are a little different for Advent. So those are going to be some of the noticeable changes in the worship service. But also, one of the very exciting announcements that I had on Sunday was that our interim music director is going to be starting on November the 29th, the first Sunday of Advent. So specifically for the 10 a.m. service, there's going to be a big difference in our worship because music is going to finally return to our worship services. And I just know that I am very excited about this announcement. I know many people are very excited to see music return to our worship services. And so I just hope that you are excited too and will be able to enjoy and join us for the music that is going to take place. One of the things that will bring about is we're going to be live streaming both services from that point on. I hadn't had a need to live stream both of the services, 8 a.m. and 10 a.m., because they were essentially the same service. There was nothing that made the 10 a.m. different from the 8 a.m. because of the lack of music. But now that music has entered the 10 a.m. service, or will be on November 29th, we've decided that we're going to stream both services, both the 8 a.m. spoken service and the 10 a.m. service with music. That way, if you are joining us online or you are continuing to social distance and enjoy the worship services from your home, you'll have a choice. You'll be able to watch or stream the 8 a.m. service, or you'll be able to stream or rewatch the 10 a.m. service that would have music. So you'll have a choice at that point. And that's another one of the exciting things that we'd be able to offer starting November 29th. So, but it doesn't stop there. One more thing that's going to happen on November 29th is that is going to be our Gathering Sunday service as well. We're going to be gathering up all of the pledge letters that are a part of our stewardship campaign. They are going to be part of the liturgies at both the 8 a.m. and the 10 a.m. service, where we will bring those forward. They will be blessed, and we will ask God's blessings over our entire stewardship campaign and our finances for 2021. So that's also going to happen, all on November the 29th, which is the first Sunday of Advent. So it's about 4 Sundays away. So I'm excited for that particular day. I hope you're excited for that particular day, as we have a lot of exciting things that are going to be going about on that Sunday. So that's the first part of today's 3-part video update. The second part of the video update involves stewardship itself. So I did mention that on November 29th would be the day when we gather all of our pledge cards together and we bless them for the future finances of the church. But I wanted to go into a little more detail about the stewardship campaign. I had spoken about these videos that I'm going to be working on and posting as part of our stewardship campaign this year. And that is primarily because, we can't engage in stewardship the way we normally would. Traditionally, a church would gather for some sort of dinner and a banquet, and there would be some talks and some speeches and sometimes some special guests that would come in and share. We simply can't do that right now because of COVID. So we're having to do everything online or through the website, virtually, like with these videos, and just Sunday morning announcements and the paper letters that come in the mail. We're having to utilize those resources in order to engage in stewardship this year. And one of the things that we decided to do differently was, I'm going to post some videos. And I highly encourage everyone to watch the videos. And I know I've been talking about these videos. And I just wanted to give everyone an update that the first of the 3 videos is almost done. I'm finishing up some of the final touches with it. And I hope to post that within the next several days. And then following that would be a second and then a third video. And I'm looking to do 3 different videos, just so you know. Each video will have a specific topic. The first video is going to be what I call the numbers, where we actually talk about the numbers of the church, the financial numbers. Traditionally, this is something that many churches kind of shy away from and don't like to mention during the stewardship campaign. But personally, I just don't think that's very healthy. I think it's very good to be transparent with the numbers, what the good things are, where the opportunities are, and things like that. And so I'm working on a video that will just explore the numbers, the financial numbers of the church, because I think the more knowledge that we have out there, and the more facts that we have out there, the better decisions we all can make when we have that information. I mean, I'm a numbers person. I'm a logic person, kind of a scientific kind of a mind, and so those are important to me. And I know that there will be many in the church that would like to see that to aid them in their decisions. So we're going to do a video on the numbers, and that'll be the first of the videos. The second video, I'm kind of titling The Blessings, where that video will focus on all the wonderful and positive things that we're able to do here at Holy Trinity. Talk about the funds that we're able to donate to nonprofits. Talk about the wonderful things that we're able to do through the thrift store. Talk about our outreach efforts, and talk about how we change lives right here at Holy Trinity. Through the wonderful generosity of the members of this church, we're able to make an impact in the lives of those who are members of the church, but also in the lives of those who are beyond this church. And I think it's worthy to do a video where we just highlight all of the wonderful things that we do here as part of Holy Trinity. So that'll be the second video. The third video will be the kind of theological reflection on stewardship and why we give back to the church. That'll be the video that will be more like a traditional stewardship sermon, where we reflect upon what the scriptures have to say about being good stewards of what God has given us, and then returning that back to God. So that'll be the third video. So those are the 3 videos that will be coming down the pipe, as they say. And like I said, the first of those videos I'm hoping to get out to everyone within the next several days. So please be on the lookout. It'll be posted on our website, and we'll send an email out to the church with a link to the video. And I just highly encourage everyone to watch these videos as they prayerfully discern what their stewardship is going to be for 2021. So that's the second part of today's video announcement. The third part, we're going to change gears just a little bit. The third part has to do with internet and email scams. This is the time of the year when, because of the holidays, it feels like the internet scams and the texting scams and the social media scams ramp up, and they seem to be coming at us more than ever. Specifically, I want to discuss some email scams that have been going around, and they have hit people at Holy Trinity. The type of scam that I'm referring to, it's called an impersonation scam. What happens is these online criminals, they go through a community and they look for all churches, and they go to those churches' websites. And what they do is they use the website information, say the head pastor or the rector, in my case, they get their name off of the website. And what they do is they create a false email account. Quite often it's a Gmail account. And they make up a separate account that has nothing to do with our church, but they use my name as part of that account. And then what they do is they manage to get a hold of email addresses of members inside the church. And they will send those members an email from the false address that they've created, but they send the email as if they are me. And so people will receive an email that says, hey, this is Pastor Daniel. I need a favor. Could you please contact me? And if you're not paying attention to the sender, you'll just see my name and they assume that it's coming from me. But in reality, it's not coming from me. It's coming from an outside internet thief. But what happens is if you respond to that, then they usually engage in some sort of dialogue that involves, hey, I'm doing a new, as if they're speaking for me. The dialogue goes something like this. We're doing a new mission to help out some people. Would you mind buying some online gift cards, say from Amazon, and then send them to this account so that we can distribute them? And unknowingly, people will go along with it and they buy Amazon gift cards or gift cards to other entities. And then they send them to whatever account they've been told to send them to. And then they go directly to the internet thieves. People think they're interacting with me, but they're actually not interacting with me at all. And this is called an impersonation scheme. Some people sometimes think that my email has been hacked, but that's actually not the case. My church email is perfectly fine and sound. These are outside criminals simply using my name under a false and fictitious email address. And then they send emails out to members of the church. And they hope that people, take the bait, if you will. So I just want to make you aware of that scheme. It's been going around. It's a very popular internet scheme, especially churches are targeted in this way. I know our bishop has been targeted this way. Many clergy in our diocese have been targeted in this way. And people have fallen victim to it. So I just want to let you know that since my time that I have began here at Holy Trinity, I have never sent an email to a member of the church asking for a favor, asking for money, asking for gift cards, nothing of that sort. So if you have received an email that you think was from me, asking for funds, asking for gift cards or anything like that, just know it did not come from me. In fact, if you have received emails like this or you have dispersed any funds or bought any gift cards, please let me know and let the church office know. We are tracking these. When people send us the forwards of these emails that they think are suspicious, we in turn send them out to the Homeland Security. They have a website where you can turn in these fictitious and malicious email addresses, and so they get on a list at the Homeland Security office. So please, if this has happened to you, make sure you let us know. And if you receive emails like this, please forward them to the church office or forward them to me so that we can follow the correct protocols to let Homeland Security know about this so that they can deal with it. But I just wanted to make everyone aware that it wasn't me in the past. In fact, I would never reach out to you through social media or through texting or through email if I was going to ask you as an individual to contribute funds or gift cards or something to the church. That would be a conversation that I would have verbally, whether in person or over the telephone. I would never engage in that kind of conversation in an email or a text or social media. So if you get something like that through any of those platforms, automatically be suspicious, because I'm telling everyone now I would never do that. It would always be verbally, whether in person or on the telephone. So you can know that. So if anything seems suspicious, always double check with me or the church office. That way we can confirm anything, okay? So I just wanted to talk about that because this is the time of year that these internet schemes start happening and happening more often. And it has happened in recent weeks. And we just wanted to let everyone know what these scams look like, how you can identify them, and then what we as a church are doing about it to turn these people over to the authorities. So I know a little long announcement today, especially for the internet scheming things, but these are important things to get out to people so that people get the information. So, but that's all I have for you today. And as I always say at the end of these video updates, until we get to see each other again, just know that my thoughts and prayers are with each and every one of you. May God's blessings be upon us all, always. Bye-bye now.